This Dollar Tree DIY is so easy for spring, but you can do this for different seasons. I love the art frames at Dollar Tree. They come in like black. I haven't seen them in any other colors. They have like the glass and everything in them. I'm going to take out the glass, the little picture that comes in there and all of that. I'm just going to use these two pieces, the front of the frame and the little cardboard piece that is on the back. But you could do this with the glass too. So for the first step, I'm just going to paint the frame with this chalk paint. I'm doing green because it's like it gives me like a spring vibe. But you could do like some distressing, make this kind of look like antique. Like I said, you could do this for a lot of different seasons, different ways. But I'm gonna paint around the whole thing, like within the inside, the outside, the top, getting all of the cracks, different things like that. I thought about coming back in with like some red and buff and giving it just like a little more details, but I liked it just like that. I just did it with one coat and then now onto the cardboard. But like I said, if you didn't want to do the cardboard, you can do this with the glass. I would just suggest you paint a base coat so that when it starts to crack, you have a base coat underneath it. But the cardboard was a good base coat to me, so I'm just going to take some Elmer's glue. You can just use any school glue, and I'm going to give that like a good coat through the whole thing. You don't want to oversaturate it because it is cardboard, and it will start to curl up on you if it gets too wet. And then while it is still wet, you're going to take and you're going to come in whatever paint color that you pick. I'm using this white chalk paint for mine, and again, I'm just going to give it a good covering. You don't want to go too light because this is like a cardboard and stuff like that, and then when it starts to go through, it'll make sense when when it says. But I just used a blow dry. You could let it air dry, and you can see the cracks starting to come through, and it's showing like that cardboard color, which I think is great. I think it goes with the green, and it has like that natural look to it. Once everything was dry, I put the pieces back together. If you were using the glass, this is the point where you would put the glass. Or if you were doing it with the glass, then and you didn't use a base, then that cardboard color would kind of show through on like through the glass, if that makes sense. But okay, so I took these little bunnies. You get like a whole pack of these from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to use 3 of those. I'm going to give it like kind of like a stain look with the Dollar Tree brown paint. I'm just going to give it a good coat of that around the whole thing, just on the front, and then just give it a wipe off the excess before it finished drying. I love the brown paint from the Dollar Tree. I use it like for like a full stain all the time. But you can get really creative. You can make like cute little colorful bunnies with these. You can do like a lot of fun things. But I just want everything to be like nice, neutral, simple. And then I take Spanish sea moss and I'm gonna put some of that in here. But you can decorate the bottom with like little Easter baskets. You can do carrots. You can do like a lot of fun little things with this. But I'm just gonna take the Spanish sea moss and I'm gonna glue that down so that it doesn't go anywhere. I'm not gonna use too much of it, just enough just to cover the bottom. And then I'm going to glue the bunnies down like kind of on the tip of the ledge right there. And then I just wanted to add just a little bit of faux greenery to the back of it just to give it just some height. I thought about adding a sign, but I didn't do that. I just left it just like that. And this is how it came out. I love it. It is so simple and so easy. If you like, give it a big old thumbs up. All right, let's make this super easy Dollar Tree Easter DIY. You can do this for Easter, for spring. Dollar Tree has a lot of great little items that you can grab, and they come like in multi-packs, so you can do a lot of cool little DIYs with this. I have like the wood crate, and then I have these little wood bunnies, and they come with a little pom-pom tails on them, so it's super cute. And you could just stain these, you could leave these in their natural state, but we're gonna give like everything a little bit of color. So for the crate, we're gonna just give it one coat of chalk white paint. I'm going to paint around the front, the sides. You don't have to worry about the insides or the bottom of this. You can do this in a bunch of different colors. And like I said, you can do a nice little stain on this or something if you wanted to. But I just thought the white would be nice, neutral. And it kind of gives it that like, clean spring look. And then for one of the bunnies, I'm going to do this green chalk paint on it. And for everything, I'm just giving one coat. So for the bunnies, they do have the little like cotton like tails on them. So you just be real careful painting around it so that you don't get any paint on it. And as long as you use a small brush, you shouldn't have any issues with that. For the other two, I'm going to paint one pink and I'm going to paint one kind of almost close to the same color as the wood, but just a little bit darker than it is. And then I'm going to take this Dollar Tree paint here. I love this paint. It's so watery that it kind of just acts like a rub, a stain. And I'm just going to kind of give it a little bit of distressing around the edges before everything dries. Just wipe off any excess there. And then I'm going to do the same with the bunnies. So this is like real easy, real simple. You can go another step and sand down everything after you're done and then give it a little even more distressing if you wanted to. But I just think this gives it like a nice little look. It just gives it like, you know, some tones so that everything is not just a flat color. Once everything is dry, then I'm just going to glue the bunnies down. So for my crate, the one from the Dollar Tree, it fit about 3 of the Dollar Tree with bunnies that are in the pack. So then, like I said, you have a lot left, so you can do some other cute little DIYs too if you want to. And then that is that. So now, just to fill in the crate, I'm just going to take some foam, but you can just fill it in with paper. You can do a lot of different things. I'm also going to take some wood beads. You can paint these too if you want, but I'm just going to leave them in the wood color that they are. And I'm going to glue those to the bottom just to make feet for the crate. But you don't have to do that step if you don't want to. You can just have it lay flat if you like it like that. And then once I did that, I flipped that over. And I added some of my favorite, like the Spanish sea moss. Love that. This comes, you can get green too if you want. You can get like little faux grass. You can do a lot of different little things with this. But I like it because it kind of gives it like that earthy look. Kind of looks kind of like dirt too when you stack things on top. But yeah, so I put some of that in there. And then I'm just going to take some faux greenies. I have like a bunch of different faux greenies. Most of them are from the Dollar Tree. Some are not from Dollar Tree. But the ones that I'm going to be using today are going to be from Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to take, and you can just pop them off the stems. I've tried to use ones that kind of look like they would be like a small version of a vegetable patch, if that makes sense, because these have like cute little berries on it, and then kind of like the little frosting that is on the leaves and different things. And then Dollar Tree has like a bunch of little carrots and stuff too. I ended up picking the ones with the stands. I like these too, and I have like a garland too that has like the ones with the twine, kind of like orange twine. But these are cute because they look like little carrots poking up out of the dirt, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to take and place those around, and then I'm just going to add a little more faux greenery to it. So I thought about doing like little flowers and stuff like that, but like I said, I wanted it to kind of look like a little vegetable patch. So these are like pom-poms from Dollar Tree, but in my mind, doesn't that look like a little like cabbage? Kind of, I don't know. So I put those in there, and then again more of the Dollar Tree wood pieces. So this little carrot here, I'm going to take and I'm going to give this just one coat. I'm going to go over it with the orange at the bottom, and then you can add little details in here too to give it like the little carrot veining and like the dirt like look if you wanted to get real into it with it. But I'm just going to give it the coat of the white paint, and then I'm going to take that same green chalk paint that I used for the bunny, and I'm going to take it, I'm going to paint the top of it for like the leaves, the stem of the carrot, let that dry. Once that dry, I'm just going to come back with an acrylic pen, and I'm just going to write down, or you can do Sharpie with this, you can do a lot of different things. I'm just going to write down bunny bait, but you could write something cute on here if you want, but I just wrote bunny bait. And then I'm going to place it into our little faux garden there. But I didn't like the way it just leaned there, but you can just glue it against something if you want. But I just took like the wood skewers from Dollar Tree. I broke it in half, and then I ended up breaking it even smaller so that it didn't poke up too high. But I broke it in half, and I glued those two pieces down to the back of the carrot there. And then once it was dry, I stuck it in, and this is how it came out. This is so quick and so easy and fun.